Right there, folks. What's happening? How are we? Hope we're all good. We've got day 2 of Brisbane and Hong Kong. Going to be going through them, touching on most of the games, breaking them down. And as always, if there's something of value, I will be sure to leave it in the pinned comments. I'm having to record this just as day 1 is starting now, so I don't actually know if our double is cashed or not. So for those that watched yesterday's video, we had Bonzi and Dimitrov. Bonzi's just about to start in about 20 minutes, so fingers crossed. But yeah, we're going to go through them anyway. And then I'm going to upload this tomorrow morning when I wake up. So before we get into it, like the video if you would. Subscribe if you're not. I'd appreciate it if you did. If you want to support the channel, link is in the description and the pinned comment. Okay then, sound. Right, should we start in Australia then? I think we should. We'll take it from the top. So, first one I've got here, and just just touching on it, just the same as yesterday, rinse and repeat. I'm just going to be very touching on these lightly, going through them very lightly. Not much to talk about. It is the start of the season after all, innit? Don't worry about it. Right then, it's enough of that shite. First one, Mensah and Kukushkin. Got Mensah as a big favourite here, 1.3 on the decimal. Head to head is 1-0 to Mikhail Kukushkin. That was this year, well, last year. Last year on the Challenger, and he smoked them as well. 2-0, 6-3, 6-2 on the hard court. That's a steep price, that 3.5, 3.6 for Kukushkin there. I watched this game in qualifying against Tristan Schoolkate and he bullied him as well, straight sets. And he beat Collinari in straight sets as well. Hasn't dropped a set in qualifying. Jakob Mensah was, let's just say it, he was piss poor in the next gem, weren't he? Probably, apart from Shang, who wasn't well, Mensah was by far the worst one. He looked so bad. Didn't finish the season off too great. And, well, like I've just said with the next gen, didn't start it too great either. Got beat by Lenatien, got beat by Artifice, and then got beat by Joao Fonseca. Fucking light work. He was light work. Kukushkin being at this price here is so dicey. I mean, we know what we're going to get from Mensah here, don't we? That was literally a couple weeks ago. You can't be betting on Mensah at 1.3 on the decimal there. You just can't. As much as I'd love to say, look, he probably beats him. He's younger. Is he harder, better, faster, stronger? I don't know. I really don't know. Keep your eye on this one. I would not be shocked if Kukushkin pulls off the upset against Mensah tomorrow. I really wouldn't. Not at all. Like I said, he looks solid enough. He's already had 2 wins in him through qualifying. Mensah coming off, he did not look good. He didn't look hard to beat. Very one-dimensional in that next gen. I don't know. Hard court record 27, 12, 24 and 10 for last year for the pair of them. 24 and 10 for Kukushkin, obviously. And then I think there's not much else to talk about. Like, it's the same with most of these. It's going to be like this for a week or two, innit? Just while we pick up some form. But seems we've got nothing to go off. I have just watched 2 Kukushkin games and he looks good. Mensah looked dump last time we've seen him. I wouldn't be going anywhere near him. I really wouldn't. Maybe look at Kukushkin for a set, or I don't know, at that price, just take him on the money line, just have a sprinkle. Why the fuck not? Next one, we've got, actually, I'll tell you what, before we get into these ones, there's a couple of massive favourites that I just want to knock out dead quick. So, Djokovic is playing Dinky. Probably should have mentioned this at the start. Djokovic is going to beat him, really. Straight sets, probably. How close can Dinky keep that? I'm not too sure. Like, there's no spread, but I imagine it's about 5.5. If it's 5.5, that's nearly an entire set worth of games. So just take that. If you've got a bet it, if you want some value, take that Dinky spread. Providing it is 5.5, it may not be, but yeah. Otherwise, just stay off it. Djokovic wins that one. Oh, does he? Yeah, fucking, what am I on about? Of course he does. And then the other one is Tiafoe against Walton. I would imagine Francis Tiafoe at 1.3, well, 1.25 on the decimal will beat Adam Walton. Uh, yeah, Adam Walton finished off getting walloped on the challenge. So, it was that Taro, Daniel, Brandon Holt, Ethan Quinn. Last time we seen Tiafo was in Paris. He got beat by Mpechi Pericard. Yeah, he was. Mpechi Pericard, and then getting beat by Berrettini before that in Vienna. It's been a while, hasn't it? So, I mean, he's had more than enough time off. You've got to assume Big Foe is going to be good to go on the hard court here. Or does Adam Walton just pull off the upset? Like I said, I'm not too sure. That's why I just wanted to touch on it really fast. And then the other one I have got nothing for at all is this Raleigh Apelka game. Now, I'm seeing Raleigh Apelka at 1.4 on the desk. Is that right? I don't know. I'm not a big fan of betting on this guy. I haven't seen him since. Yeah, let's have a quick look. When did we last see Raleigh Apelka? The Charlottesville Challenger. Yeah, he was getting beat there. That was the end of October. Poor finish. Poor finish to the season for him. I don't know too much about his opponents either. I did watch him play Dusan Lazovic today, and he got absolutely fucking bullied by him. Lazovic got bullied by him, that is. So, I would be staying well away from that one. Yeah, there's no need. The rest of these are well betted. If anyone's got anything for them, please do let me know in the comments. And then resuming, so we've got excuse me, Basso Veredi, Gael Monfils. This is split down the middle pretty much. Obviously these haven't played each other before, and I highly doubt Basso Veredi has played anybody like Gael Monfils before. Look at the hardcore record there for Nishesh. 34-11 on the season. We've spoke about that a few times. And then 17-13 for Monfils. Oh, he's so tricky. He's so tricky. He's still going as well. Fucking unbelievable. And he can still put up a game with the best of them, can't he? He really can. Just look at, touching on these to finish the season off. He's got wins there against Ugo Humbert, Quinton Hallis, Andrei Rublev, Kokkinakis. Not too bad. Not too bad whatsoever. Basso Veredi, we've spoke about this kid quite a lot over the past few weeks. He's been really good. Does he have what it takes to beat someone like Gael Monfils? I mean, now's the time to find out. Now is the time to find out. Who would you be picking there? Because it is basically a coin flip. I think Gael Monfils is the slightest of favourites. Fair play. I don't know how I feel. Can't really say that. I was going to say I don't know how I feel about taking these Frenchies so early on in the start of the season. But I have just took Benjamin Bonzi. Hopefully he's won. Who knows? By the time this video comes out, we'll have our answer. But I don't fancy rolling dice on Gael Monfils or betting against them. With that being said, so I'm going to just sit this one out, see what happens. Do we think Bass? Oh, I don't know. Like I said, you can't sleep on Monfils whatsoever. You cannot sleep on him at all. We'll just move on to this next one. So this one's probably equally as hard. So Arthur Cazot, Sebastian Corda, very, very close on the price here. So Sebastian Corda 1.8, 1.75, 1.8 on the decimal. That's because he's been injured. We haven't seen him since the US Open. He got smoked in straight sets by Thomas Mahatch, and we haven't seen him since. That was the end of August. Yeah. Arctic Zoe, we haven't seen him since he qualified for that tournament in Metz, the one that Benjamin Bonzi won, but I'm pretty sure he had to pull out for whatever. He was probably injured, weren't he? So Corda being out since the US Open, though, I just don't. I've seen nothing of him. Has anyone got any updates on Sebastian Corda? Please do get on me, but surely Sebastian Corda beats Arctic Zoe. He's well better than him. Arctic Zoe has already beat Sebastian Corda. That was on the clay in Madrid 2021. 25 and 15 on the hard court last year for Cazorla. 18, is that 18? Yeah, 18 and 9 for Sebastian Corda. I don't know. Like I say, why are the odds like that? Why are the odds like that? You know, before it seemed to all go pear shaped for Corda, we've seen him be like Taylor Fritz, Casper Ruud, Zverev. Why is this nearly a pick'em against Cazorla? Maybe something's wrong here. If Corda's good to go for like straight out the box, that price is wrong. This could be the easiest bet of the week. Sebastian Corda should fucking annihilate Arctic Cazorla. Realistically, he should, but I don't know. Something's putting me off. Maybe that's what the bookies want. Maybe they want to put us off. Maybe they do. I'm not so sure. I'd swear Sebastian Corda would beat him, you know. I'd swear it. I don't know. Who knows? We'll wait and see, innit? We will wait and see. Right. Probably the one we've all been waiting for. I haven't got a fucking clue what's going to happen on this one. Got Gio and Pechi Pericard. Nick Kyrgios. Yeah, that's right. Fucking. Are my eyes playing tricks on me? No. Nick Kyrgios. Back at it in Brisbane. What the fuck? Like, what the fuck? It's fucking nuts, innit? Nuts, and he's a dog as well. It's crazy. 2025 is going to be a fucking crazy year, innit? I know it is. Look at Nick Kyrgios. The last time we seen him, like seriously as well, was that game against Wu in Stuttgart. Yeah. He got beaten straight sets, and then he finished his career before his comeback on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, my eyes are going funny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 game losing streak. Taylor Fritz, Cam Norrie, Felix Auger-Aliassime, Grigor Dimitrov, Wu, and then Rublev in the World Tennis League. This lad hasn't won a game of tennis since Tokyo in 2022. I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't. Petty Pericard won that title in Switzerland, didn't he? Look at this. James Duckworth, Auger-Aliassime, El Chapo, Holger Rune, Ben Shelton and Tiafoe. Ben Shelton in the final, and then he beat Tiafoe in the first round of the Paris Masters. Obviously getting beat by Kachanov in the second round, and we haven't seen him since. Isn't Pechi Pericard just going to save Bottas' way through this? Probably. What version of Nick Kyrgios are we going to get? I have no idea. I can't wait to just sit and watch this one. I'd love to bet it. It'd just be like old times. But Kyrgios being a dog in Australia to Pechi Pericard, fuck me. How the times have changed, though. Yeah. Nuts. I don't imagine anyone's going to be having a bet on this. I did want to talk about it though. Let me know what you think. Are you going to be rooting for Kyrgios in Australia? I suppose you've got to, right? I suppose you've got to. Will you be disappointed if he gets beaten this first round? Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. Maybe I expect too much. Maybe I don't know what to expect. I can't wait to watch it though. I can't wait to watch it. That being said, we'll move on because we've wasted enough time on that. Who've we got here? I think this is the last one I'm going to talk about in Brisbane, and then we'll touch on a couple in Hong Kong. So we've got Matteo Arnaldi and Alexei Popyrin. One sec. Excuse me. Right, head to head is 2-1 to Matteo Arnaldi. So he beat him in the Davis Cup and Shanghai in 2023. They were all in 2023. Popyrin beat him in Umag on the clay. We're talking 17 and 13 on the hard court last season for Arnaldi, 17 and 8 for Popyrin. We've seen Alexei Popyrin hit scary form over the summer, didn't we? Over them, which one did he win? Was it the Cincinnati Masters or the Montreal? He won, I think it was the Canada one. It was one of them, you know what I mean. Alexei Popyrin over the summer became possibly As a matter of fact, he was the most informed player. He was the guy to beat, weren't he? Which is crazy. There's one thing I've learned though, when Matteo Arnaldi's got the advantage in the head-to-head with you, then there's usually a reason behind that. Surely Popperin will beat him here. You're getting him at 1.6 on the decimal. Popperin at home. Surely he's good to go. I'm assuming he's good to go anyway. You know, Matteo Arnaldi's no joke. No joke, he's far from it. But if we're talking about levels, what we've seen, just going off last season alone, surely Popperin, this has got to be Popperin's to lose. Surely it has. It's a tough one. Arnaldi, in his last 10 to finish the season, I'm looking at his losses there, and you can't fault him for any of them, really. So, starting off in Cincinnati, he got one. Well, that Echeverry game should probably be beaten. Echeverry on the hard court, but it is what it is. He got beat by Jordan Thompson. That's alright. Tommy Paul, I don't hate that. And then losses to Medvedev, David Goffin, and Holger Rune. David Goffin was playing some shit off tennis as well in the later half of the season. Beating Thiago Monteiro, Roman Safiullin, Zachary Zvada, and then Zachary Zvada again. I'd lean towards Popperin if you had to bet this one. So I'm just going to sit and watch all these. I can't wait to just get this first round out the way. It is just a free hit. You just go with what your heart tells you. You know, don't go crazy. Just have fun with the first round, and we'll get all the shite out the way and get locked in for round 2. But I would assume Popperin wins that one. If I had to pick a side, it would be Alexei Popperin or nothing. Right. That's all in Brisbane. Moving on to Hong Kong really fast, and then we'll wrap this shit up because I'm a couple minutes away from Benjamin Button getting underway against Tabilo, so I'm going to watch that one. So I want to talk about Nuno Bosch. He's coming up against Bu in Hong Kong. Head-to-head's 2-0 to Nuno. Both of them coming in 2023. Both on the Challenger, one on the grass, one on the hard court. Nuno Bosch 20-12 for the season on the hard court. Bu 40-14. Now we spoke about that. We spoke about that last season, didn't we? He was beating everybody at one point. Really good player. But let's not, this is a rough one. It really is. As soon as I seen this, I went, oh my god, it's a pick'em. Bu at home against Nuno Bosch. Yeah. Free money. I don't think it's as cut and dry as that. I really don't. Nuno Bosch was on a bit of a stinker to finish the season. I can't say he weren't. But if you look at the losses, one to Medvedev, one to Rublev, one to Tabilo, and then one to El Chapo in Belgrade. Pretty sure, was that the one Chapo won? He won one of them. Bu's good, man. Bu's good, and he's so tricky. It is. Bu in China. It's so hard for me to look past that. Looking at his wins that he just finished off on, there's one there to, Marchenko, whatever. Alexander Shevchenko, Adrian Manarino, Jasper de Jong, and then Elias Ymer. He did get beat on the Challenger by Yuri Rodionov as well, and I do not like that. I do not like that at all. Got beat by Alex Michelsen, did take a set off him in Metz. Beat by Quinton Hallis, beat by Kovacevic, beat by Dan Evans. See it. I don't know. Look, I imagine Bu's only going to get better and better. Right? Nuno Bosch, how much of an improvement has he have made? Well, would he have made since we last seen him? I'm not too sure. I suppose we can't really roll the dice on that alone. If I had to pick a side, it would be probably Bu. You've got to agree with me there. Let me know what you think on that. I reckon it'll be Bu or nothing. And then got two more. So look, Shang and Wong. Xiang and Wong. Are we going to trust Jerry Xiang on this one? 1.3 on the decimal. He's already beaten before. That was last year in Shanghai. 6-4, 6-4. I'd imagine if he's fit and he hasn't got a cold and he's good to go, Jerry Xiang gets this one done. Probably nothing else to go on about, really, is there? No? Like, no, there isn't, is there? 25 and 11 on the season for Xiang, 38 and 26 for Wong. Majority, well, both of them doing the majority of the business on the hard court. Just Xiang, it was such a shame. Such a shame what happened to him in the next gens. Hopefully this is redemption shot here. He's good to go. He should be getting that one done. And then finishing us off, nice and easy, we've got El Chapo and Kai Nishikori. Probably El Chapo, right? I was really impressed with El Chapo finishing the season off. I imagine you was too. It was Belgrade where he won the title as well. Look at that. And he had to qualify for it too. Beat Constant Lestienne, Hugo Grenier, and then first round took out Fuskovics, beat Nuno Borges, Christopher O'Connell, Yuri Lehechka, and then beat Hamad Medjedovic straight sets in the final. We said, didn't we? I remember watching it, I remember taking him all the way through it, and we were saying this is perfect for him, and it was perfect for us even more coming into the new season. 1.57 on the decimal. I'd be more than happy with taking El Chapo there. These haven't played each other since 2018, when it was one apiece, both on the hard court. A lot has changed. A lot has changed since then. Age difference as well. 10 years. El Chapo's 10 years younger than him. Come on. I'm going with El Chapo on the money line there. He's definitely going to be in me bet 100%. What else do you want me to talk about? Got beaten in the Davis Cup by Jan Leonard Struff. Did take a set off him. He weren't trying there, was he? He didn't care about that one, especially after wrapping that title up to finish his season off. Nishikori also won a title to finish his season. Well, say finish his season, it was the start of November, so that was on a challenger as well. The calibre of wins night and day for El Chapo and Nishikori there in the titles. So at a price like that, I would be more than willing to have a little go on El Chapo on the money line, on me parlay, every day of the week. Of course I would. Of course I would. Right then, I think that's it. Like I said at the start, folks, I'm still waiting for this Bonzi game. So as far as the official picks go, I'm not too sure if I've got any. But I tell you what I will do. I'm going to watch these games, and then when I wake up tomorrow, if I've got anything else I need to add to it, or if I'm pretty nailed on my decisions, they'll be in the pinned comment as an official. But as for now, I'm just going to stick a couple of floaters down there. You do what you do. Let me know in the comments what you're going for, all your locks, totals, anything like that, leans. Please do share with the group. Don't be shy. Get involved. I appreciate it. Right then, I'll be saying good night to you folks, or good morning, depending on where you're from, whatever. Take it easy. Take care of yourself. Take care of one another. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Let's go get that cash. I appreciate you stopping by, taking the time to watch. I'll see you tomorrow, innit? Enjoy the tennis. See you in a bit.